much indeed. Hello, I'm Alexander Armstrong and welcome to Pointless, the show where the aim of the game is to avoid the obvious answers and find the obscure ones. Let's meet today's players. And couple number one.
Hello there, I'm Howard, and this is my splendiferous wife, Emma, and we are from Knaresborough in North Yorkshire.
Couple number two.
Hi, I'm Lisa. I'm from Warfield in Berkshire, and this is my lovely son, Charlie.
Couple number three.
Hello, I'm Martin, and this is my fantastic girlfriend, Hannah, and we're from Blackpool.
And finally, couple number four.
Hello, I'm Scott. I'm from Dunfermline, and this is my lovely fiancée, Sarah, from Dundee.
And these are today's contestants. Thank you very much, all of you. Very warm welcome to the show. Lovely to have you here. That just leaves one more person for me to introduce. His nickname is Small Potatoes. But before you laugh, it's actually because he cares about the little details and really loves small potatoes. It's my pointless friend, it's Richard.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. Welcome along. Man, a lot of adjectives in the introductions there.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like nuclear proliferation, wasn't
Well,
it?
I know. Howard, look what you've started
Yeah.
here. Oh, for goodness sake.
A lot of pressure. Well done, everyone, for improvising. Very impressive stuff. Now, what a show we had last time. Now,
What a
this
show.
jackpot's been building up for a long time. £12,750 we were playing for last time. We had lovely Ammon and Imogen, paleontologist and biologist. And so, obviously, they took a final round on pop music. A two-pointer with S Club 7, a two-pointer with Jamelia, and then Glee cast was their final answer. Remind me how it went?
Well, let me tell you, Ammon and Imogen won the jackpot last time. So today's jackpot starts off at £1,000.
It was amazing, though, wasn't it?
It really was amazing.
I mean, honestly, you'd have been
Yeah.
chuffed for them, I promise. They did so well, didn't they?
They did. They really did.
Yeah. There it is. I know it's gutting. I do know that.
It went to nice people.
That
so
we
there
can
we
promise
are.
you.
We can promise you that. And also, there's nothing to say we can't build this jackpot up in the space of a show. I mean, listen, if you find pointless answers...
What, up to
there's something to say
£12,750?
you can't build that up. We might.
Build up a little bit.
Build up a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, stick with it.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on, if everyone's ready, let's play Pointless. Let's do it. Come on. Do remember at all times that it is the pair with the highest score at the end of each round that gets eliminated. So just keep your scores low and everything will be lovely. Best of luck to everybody. Our first category this afternoon is modern cinema. And you will decide on that basis who's going to go first, who's going to go second. And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns alternative definitions of one-word films of the 2000s. Richard?
Yeah, on each board there'll be 7 definitions of words, which are also the names of films that were released in the 2000s. We'll also show you the director and the initial of the answer as well.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, so let's reveal our first board of definitions. Can you identify the films these refer to? We've got an icon representing a person in a video game or internet forum, James Cameron, 2009. A. An object kept as a reminder of a person or event, Christopher Nolan, 2000. M. The chief Roman goddess and counterpart to the Greek Hera, Jason Reitman, 2007. J. The 24-hour period before the present one, Danny Boyle, 2019. Y. Ready to face and endure danger or pain, Mark Andrews and Brenda Chapman, 2012. B. Quickly see something in a rude or eager way, Guy Ritchie, 2000. S. And towards a higher place or position, Pete Docter and Bob Peterson, 2009. U. There we are. OK, Howard, welcome back.
Thank you.
Tell us more about yourself, Howard.
Fun fact, I proposed to Emma on stage at the Royal Hall in Harrogate.
Tell us how that happened.
Well, Emma was dancing in a show, and it was Masquerade from Phantom of the Opera. She was performing in that particular song. And working with the director, I managed to do a switch with the Phantom, switched costumes, and at the moment when the real Phantom was supposed to come on, I came on instead. And then I did an interesting version of Music of the Night, which included the lyrics, "I would like you to be my wife." Fortunately, Emma said yes.
Wow, a little bit of pressure on you there, Emma, but yeah.
Lucky it wasn't Cats.
Wow, though.
Yeah.
Emma, did you get the shock of your life?
I was so shocked because it was a rehearsal, so I was just thinking, oh, this didn't go very well. What do I need to do differently later? And then there's someone just on their knees in front of me.
I imagine you probably think they need to get a better singer in for the Phantom. Did everybody erupt into applause?
It was exciting, yeah. And I was very relieved that she said yes.
I mean, that takes a lot of planning, Howard. I'm extremely impressed.
Thank you.
And not popping else, you had to write the song. You know, you've got to get these things right. Howard, what are you going to go for?
OK, I know probably half of them, but I'm going to play it safe, and I'm going to go for the Christopher Nolan film, which is Memento.
Memento, says Howard. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Memento. Memento is right. Down it goes to 32. Not bad. Solid start.
Yeah, I like Memento. That's the one, everything in black and white is moving forwards, everything in colour is moving backwards.
Clever.
It's very clever.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Charlie, welcome to Pointless. Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
So I'm a marketing executive for a financial services company. So I've done various roles there. I've been working there since I left sixth form, so about 5 years now.
And what thrills you, Charlie? What do you like to get up to when you're not working?
I'm a big Reading FC fan, unfortunately. So enduring Reading, to be honest.
Enduring Reading?
Yeah.
Oh, it'll turn around, though, Charlie.
One day.
Of course it will.
Yeah.
Of course it will. Now, Charlie, what are you going to go for on our board?
So I know a couple, but I'm going to go for one of my favourite films. I'm going to go for the Guy Ritchie film, Snatch.
Snatch, says Charlie. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for that. Snatch. It's right. 32 is the only score we have on the board at the moment. 46 for Snatch.
To seize something rudely. And now Vinnie Jones, the footballer, was obviously in Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels by Guy Ritchie. And Sol Campbell, the footballer, has a cameo in Snatch as a bouncer.
That's nice.
Yeah. Hasn't gone on to do quite as much acting as Vinnie Jones.
Really, no.
It's amazing, Vinnie Jones's career. He probably kind of appears in Hollywood movies and things.
He does. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Hannah, welcome. Lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I work for the NHS. I'm a practitioner for the Mental Health Network. And much like Charlie, I watch, reluctantly, Blackpool FC play. I have a season ticket.
Very good indeed. How's it all going for Blackpool?
All right at the moment.
OK.
We'll just go with that, yeah.
OK, right. Leave it at that. OK, Hannah, what are you going to go for on our board?
I know a couple, but I'm going to try and play it safe, and I'm going to go with the 24-hour period before the present one and go with Yesterday.
Yesterday, says Hannah. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Yesterday. Yesterday is right. 32 is our low score, 46 is our high, 52 is where you end up there.
It's interesting, that, isn't it, that 48 people, if you give them the clue, the 24-hour period before the present one, why don't say yesterday? Because you've given that extra information as well.
Given exactly
confuses,
right.
Always confuses people.
Always confuses people.
$26 million budget for that film, roughly, and $10 million of that was clearing Beatles songs. 40% of the budget.
Wow. Yeah, worth it, though. I mean, you wouldn't be able to make it otherwise. It's a fun film, that. I did enjoy it.
It's a great idea, isn't it, for a film?
And the concept of what I hadn't appreciated was, of course, that when Paul McCartney wrote Yesterday, he thought it was a song everyone must have known. He didn't realise it had just dawned on him. Didn't realise it was his inspiration.
They did it in Goodnight Sweetheart first. Nicholas Lyndhurst starts playing Beatles songs when he goes back to the war. Yeah, different, I know.
Different, but there you are. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Scott. Scott, welcome back.
Hello.
Tell us more about yourself, Scott.
Yeah, so keeping on the football theme, I'm a big football man as well. I'm a Rangers fan.
And more, Scott, and more. Tell us more.
I play football as well. I play football for a team called Snaresbrook Football Club. They play in an Essex league.
How's Snaresbrook doing at the moment?
Doing OK, yeah. Mid-table. Okay. Not going to win it, but not going down either, sort of thing. Yeah.
As good as you could wish for. Yeah. Scott, you are the last person to have this board. Do you feel like talking us through it?
Yeah, so the top one, I think, is Avatar. The second one that's not been done, I'm not sure about. The B, I think, might be Brave. And the bottom one, I think, might be Up. So of those three that I think I know, I think I'm going to go for Brave.
Brave, says Scott. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Brave. It is Brave. Well, 52 is the high score and you pass it. 32 is the low score and you pass it. Brave. Scott. Very well done indeed. Down to 13.
Well done, Scott, and continue your pattern of Scottish answers as well with Brave. Nicely done. It's a lovely score. So the top one is Avatar. Would have scored you more than 13, would have scored you 42. Do you know the J one?
Juno.
Juno? No, do you know? 11 points for that, and towards a higher place or position, up. Yeah, that would have scored 14. So the best answer on the board is Juno, but closely followed by Brave, so well played, Scott.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, we're halfway through the round. Let's have a look at those scores. 13, Scott. Brave was the answer, and brave you were. That's a great reward for it. Then we travel up to 32, which is where we find Howard and Emma. 46 is where we find Charlie and Lisa, and then 52, Hannah and Martin, a little bit ahead there. Martin, a correspondingly low answer from you, will reset the balance, so good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, let's put 7 more definitions of single-word films from the 2000s up on the board, and here they are. A hard, brittle substance, typically transparent or translucent. M. Night Shyamalan, 2019. G. A man trained to fight against other men or wild animals for entertainment. Ridley Scott, 2000. G. Having turned solid as a result of cold temperature. Chris Buck and Jennifer Lee, 2013. F. The act or process of reaching a place at the end of a journey. Denis Villeneuve, 2016. A. The ethnic origin of someone's family. Sam Hargrave, 2020. E. Vehicles moving on a public highway. Steven Soderbergh, 2000. T. And a natural satellite of a planet. Duncan Jones, 2009. M. There we are. Sarah, welcome back.
Hello.
Your third and final attempt
Yeah.
at the Pointless Trophy. Tell us more about yourself, Sarah.
So when I first graduated from university, I worked for just over a year writing for a teen magazine, which was a lot of fun.
So what was your department? What were you particularly writing?
A little bit of everything, to be honest. My favourite, and probably the one that came as most of a surprise to myself, was horoscopes. Completely made up. On
You
a
don't
magazine
say.
Anyway.
And how many people wrote in saying, I can't believe what you said for Sagittarius. It happened exactly as you said.
I know. Not any, thankfully.
Sarah, you're on 13. What a brilliant score from Scott there. At this early stage, 38 or less gets you straight into the next round. What are you going to go for?
Okay. I think I'm going to go for Arrival.
Arrival. For the act or process of reaching a place. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Arrival. Here is your red line. Arrival is exactly right. And that's a great answer. Down that goes to 20. Takes your total up to 33. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, sort of about aliens who turn up and they bring in a linguist to work out how they're speaking. Sort of holds up.
Yeah, I watched it on a plane. Fell asleep after a
Oh,
short
did you?
while.
Well, that's all you can ask for on a plane, isn't it?
All I needed.
It's like
yeah,
a perfect film.
Yeah, did the job for me. Actually, I was just coming out of Departures, in fact. So.
I was going to say you should watch Departure first and then Arrival. That's the way to do that, isn't it?
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Martin, welcome to Pointless.
Hello.
Lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I'm Martin. I'm an accountant from Blackpool. Much like Hannah, we're both big Blackpool FC fans. But in my spare time, I like to play football as well on a Sunday. Gregson Lane, if you're watching. And yeah, I'm pretty sporty, I guess.
Good stuff. Now, Martin, how do you like our board of film definitions?
Not very well, to be honest. That was the answer I would have picked has just gone. I have to take a bit of a punt, so I'm going to go for the top one, a hard, brittle substance, and I'll say glass.
Glass, says Martin. Let's see how many of our 100 people said glass. You're the high scorers at the moment, so there's no red line for you. Glass is right. And it goes down to 34, takes your total up to 86.
Yeah, about a security guard with supernatural powers. Samuel L. Jackson in that film, his mother is played by someone who's 5 years younger than him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That must have been an awkward conversation to have with the actor.
I imagine there's prosthetics and...
That's what they'd have said.
And so on involved.
Yeah, I'd have said that too. Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Lisa.
Hi.
Welcome to Point. It's
Thank
lovely to have you here. Tell us all about yourself.
I work in the NHS as well. I'm a medical secretary in a GP surgery.
Very good. What do you like getting up to when work is done?
I enjoy running. I've done the marathon. Will never do it again.
Never did it.
Never
How
do it again.
far into the marathon were you before you came to that conclusion?
Quite near the beginning, yes. It was very hard.
Do you know, I've never even done one. I've already come to that conclusion.
It was very long, very long.
Yeah, it's famously long.
But I've done it. I can say I've done it, and that's
well
good.
done you. The London Marathon was
The
that?
London Marathon, yes. Yeah, so I've done a triathlon more recently, and that's far more enjoyable because it's
more
little
fun.
bits rather than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, did you do masses of training?
Masses of training.
And still, it was just...
Still a long way.
No, thank you for saying that. Lisa, you're on 46. If you can score 39 or less, you're into the next round.
Okay, yeah. There's a couple up there I do know. I'm trying to work out which one will have less. I will probably just have to go for vehicles moving along a public highway and say transport.
Transport, says Lisa. Here is your red line. Let's see what happens when we say transport. No bad luck, Lisa. I'm so sorry. Not transport. That scores you 100 points, takes your total up to 146.
Sorry, Lisa. I'll give all the correct answers at the end of the pass.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Emma, welcome back. Tell us more about yourself, Emma.
Well, as Howard alluded to, I love to dance. It's something I've always done since I was little and carried it on.
And this show you were doing in Harrogate,
Yeah.
is this part of an amateur thing that you were part of, or maybe
that was
not
part
amateur?
of the dance studio where I go to classes, but we both do amateur dramatics as well, which is actually how we met. We were in a production of Guys and Dolls, so I was dancing in that, and Howard was playing one of the lead characters.
Which character were you, Howard?
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Detroit.
Not Nathan Drake.
Who was out?
Nathan Detroit. Nathan Detroit.
I think that's a computer game, Nathan Drake.
Nathan
you're
Drake.
getting
Yeah, you
confused
let yourself down there badly, Howard. Emma, you are on 32. It doesn't matter what you score, you're through to the next round. What are you going to go for? If you want, you can talk us through the board.
I think I know the top two, which are Gladiator and Frozen. The bottom three, I don't know the films, but I would guess that the vehicles is maybe Traffic, and the bottom one, the satellite, is Moon. The ethnic origin, I'm struggling with a bit. I'd thought maybe ethnography, but I don't know if that's a thing. I think I'll go for the natural satellite. I'll go for Moon.
OK, Moon, says Emma. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Moon. There's no red line for you. You're already through. It is Moon. That goes down to 33. Very well done indeed. 65 your total.
Yeah, very well played. And yeah, you're quite right. It's Traffic, not Transport, the Steven Soderbergh film. And Traffic would have scored you 30 points. We'll leave E for the moment. Gladiator, you're right about. Would have scored you 44. You're quite right about Frozen as well. Would have scored you 47. You got any guesses on?
No.
E? It's interesting, isn't it? Because you immediately start thinking ethnicity or it's a Chris Hemsworth film. Extraction. Extraction. 1 point. Very well done if you worked that out.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, that brings us to the end of our first round, and we have to say goodbye to one of our pairs, Lisa and Charlie. Traffic. Does that ring a bell now? Yes, of course. Oh, well, there we are. Good. Phew. What a relief. I'm sorry you have to say goodbye to you so soon, but we'll see you again next time. Look forward to it very much. Thanks so much, Lisa and Charlie. But for the remaining three pairs, it is now time for round two. Very well done, everybody. We've made it into round two. Great to have you all here. Best of luck to everybody. Our category for round two this afternoon is board games. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many Monopoly squares that contain the letters B, N or K as they could. Richard.
Yeah, I assume we're referring to bank there rather than anything else. Yeah, we're looking for any square on the original London Monopoly board that contains one or more of those letters, please. So any square on that Monopoly board containing one or more of those letters.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. So, Howard, we come to you first.
OK, I'm going to go for N. So I'm thinking King's Cross Station.
King's Cross Station, says Howard. Let's see how many of our 100 people said that, King's Cross. It's right. Down it goes to 32. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah, the London terminus of the Hogwarts Express, because J.K. Rowling's parents met on a train from King's Cross up to Scotland.
I didn't know that.
Yeah?
What a lovely piece of trivia.
There you go.
Met on a train. I mean, that's just too romantic for words.
He was hiding in the loo because he hadn't bought a ticket and she was an inspector.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, now, Martin. Martin, what are you going to go for?
I'm going to take a punt.
Good.
And go for Regent Street.
Regent Street?
Yes.
Regent Street. OK. Where's the punt? Anyway, listen, OK, Regent Street. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Regent Street. Regent Street is right. 32 is the only score we have at the moment, and you pass it. Look at that. There we are. It's a great answer. 15 for Regent Street.
Hamley's, the toy store, one of the most famous shops on Regent Street.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Sarah. Sarah, what are you going to go for?
There's a few I'm kind of toying with. I'm just trying to think which will be lowest. I think I'm going to go Marylebone.
Marylebone.
Street.
OK, Marylebone Street. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Marylebone Street.
It's wrong.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid not Marylebone Street, Sarah. That scores you 100 points. Sorry.
Sorry, Sarah. No Marylebone Street on the board.
There we are. Well, we better have a look at those scores before we come back down the line. 15 was the best score of the pass. Well done. Martin and Hannah looking good. 32 is where we find Howard and Emma, and Sarah and Scott, I'm afraid, up there on 100. Sorry, Sarah. The round's not yet over. Anything could happen on the next pass. A low score from you, though, Scott, is what we will need, so good luck with that. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Scott, remember we are looking for any square or space on the classic London Monopoly board that has at least one of these letters in, B, N or K.
Yeah, so think of a few, trying to think of one which is as unknown as possible. I think I'm going to go for, not 100% on this, but I'll go for the Strand.
OK, the Strand, says Scott. Let's see how many of our 100 people said the Strand. No red line for you as you're currently the high scorers. The Strand is right. It's not bad, Scott. Look at that. Down it goes to 14. Very well done indeed. 114 your total.
Yeah, first street in London to have a numbered street address. 1 the Strand was the first address in London.
Oh, how grand.
That's quite good, isn't it?
1 the Strand.
Yeah,
nice.
it's nice, isn't it? And the Dog and Drake on the Strand is where the gunpowder plotters used to meet.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, Hannah, you're on 15. We need a score of 98 or less from you.
This should be in my head because so many arguments over a game of Monopoly. But I'm going to go with Old Kent Road.
Old Kent Road, says Hannah. Here is your red line. Can we get you below this red line with Old Kent Road? Old Kent Road is right. Look at that. That's lower than I was expecting. 41 takes your total up to 56.
Yeah, the only property on the board that's south of the River Thames, Old Kent Road, used to be part of Watling Street and now it's part of the A2. What a history it's had.
What a history.
Yeah.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now then, Emma. Emma, 32 is your score at the moment, so 81 or less gets you through.
OK, I've got too many in my head and it's trying to figure out which one would be the lowest. I think I'm going to go for the Angel Islington.
Angel Islington, says Emma. Let's see how many of our 100 people went for that. Here's your red line. It's right, and you're through. Very well done. That goes down to 12, takes your total up to 44.
Yeah, very well played. Let's go through some of the low scorers here. I'll take you through everything from 10 down. 10 for Vine Street. You'd have got 8 for Fenchurch Street Station and Northumberland Avenue. 7 for Community Chest. 6 for Chance, 5 for Coventry Street and Pentonville Road. You would have got 4 for Waterworks, 3 for Liverpool Street Station or Marlborough Street, 2 for Euston Road, that's the lowest scoring road, 2 for free parking, 1 point, 3 answers would have given you 1 point, Electric Company, Income Tax and Just Visiting. and one pointless answer out there. Very well done at home if you said this. In jail. And Marylebone, of course, Marylebone Station, I'm afraid, not Marylebone Street. 14 Marylebone Station would have scored.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. That brings us to the end of our second round. It means we have to say goodbye to another pair, Scott and Sarah. I'm so sorry. Oh, you were on such a roll there. I'm sorry. But it's been lovely having you on the show. Thank you so much for playing, Scott and Sarah. But for the remaining two pairs, it is now time for the head-to-head. Congratulations, Emma and Howard, Martin and Hannah. You are now one step closer to the final and a chance to play for the jackpot, which currently stands at £1,000. But before we play the head-to-head, let's see if we can't boost that jackpot a bit by finding a couple of pointless answers. Here goes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many British wildflowers as they could. Richard?
Yeah, it'd be nice to boost it up a bit when
Wouldn't it?
12,750 we were on the last show.
Yeah.
Be nice just to...
Just get it up a bit.
A little bit. Let's find some pointless wildflowers, shall we? There'll be 6 names on the board. 2 of them are pointless wildflowers, 2 of them wildflowers that scored points, and 2 of them made up.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. OK, so we are looking for the pointless wildflowers amongst these. And we've got Queen Anne's Lace, Quail's Nose, Yellow Star of Bethlehem, Buckley, Ragged Robin, and Herb Robert. There we are.
Is the Bethlehem one?
I think that is one.
That
Queen
is
Anne's
one.
Lace is one.
I've heard of
I
that
think
one.
Herb Robert is one.
Queen's Aces, yeah.
I think Ragged Robin is one as well.
So
Wow.
Quail's Nose and Buckley, I'm not with those.
Buckley sounds like a place in Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bottom 2, maybe? Yeah.
OK, well, Emma and Howard, what are you going to go for?
We think Quail's Nose and Buckley are the wrong ones.
Yeah,
So, should we go for one of the 2 bottom ones?
yeah. You can choose.
Let's go for Herb Robert.
Herb Robert, say Emma and Howard. Herb Robert, is that a pointless wildflower? Herb Robert is right. That is pointless. Very, very well done indeed. Herb Robert, a pointless answer. Now, Martin and Hannah, what are you going to go for?
I think we both agreed that we're going to try and punt for the bottom 2, so Ragged Robin.
Ragged Robin it must be. Let's see, is Ragged Robin a pointless wildflower? It's right. Oh, it goes down to 1. It goes down to 1. Very well done indeed, though. You found 2 correct ones and a very low-scoring one at that.
Yeah, well played, everyone. Well played, Emma, in fact, for just working out immediately what the 4 flowers are. So I can't even, because Emma is absolutely right about all of them, I can't even put you through your paces.
No, fair enough.
The incorrect ones were Quail's Nose, there's a Pheasant's Eye, and Buckley. Those are both incorrect. And of these other 2, which one of those things?
Or Yellow Star of Bethlehem's the pointless one?
Absolutely
There we
right.
go.
So Herb Robert and the Yellow Star of Bethlehem, pointless answers.
There we are. Thank you very much indeed. Well done. You managed to find a pointless answer, which means you have added £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to £1,250. But who'll be playing for that jackpot? Let's find out in the head-to-head. Now, the first pair to win 2 questions will be playing for the jackpot. You are now allowed to confer. Best of luck to both pairs. Our first question this afternoon is Middle Eastern landmarks. Richard.
Yeah, 5 Middle Eastern landmarks up there, but which countries would you find these in as well? We'll give you the initials of the countries as well.
Thank you very much indeed. OK, well, let's reveal our Middle Eastern landmarks, and here they come. We've got A, T, B, J, C, E, D, I, and E, L. There we are. So in which countries would you find these landmarks? Emma and Howard will go first.
Okay, we know B and C. We're not sure about the others, so we're just... Do we make up a country that begins with those letters, or do we go for one we know?
I think we should go for the one that we're
B.
sure of. We'll go for B, shall we?
So B and Jordan.
Jordan, say Emma and Howard for B. Now then, Martin and Hannah, over to you. Do you want to talk us through that board?
Not sure on. C is obviously Egypt. D is either going to be Iraq or Iran. And E, country we're going with L, Middle East. I'd probably say Lebanon, which I think is what we're going to go for. Lebanon.
OK, you're going to say E, Lebanon. So we have got Jordan and Lebanon. Emma and Howard have gone for Jordan for B. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Jordan. Absolutely, that is Jordan. And that goes down to 39. Meanwhile, Martin and Hannah have gone for Lebanon for E. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Lebanon. Lebanon is absolutely right. And it wins you the point. Very well done indeed. Goes down to 20. And it means, Martin and Hannah, after one question, you're up 1-0.
Yes, the Temple of Bacchus near Beirut, very well played. Lebanon, lovely answer. Good risk to take as well. Could have been Libya.
I was going to say Libya.
Yeah.
I'd have said Libya.
Now, A.
Turkey.
It is Turkey, yes. The Hagia Sophia in Istanbul would have scored you 61 points. Again, could have been Tunisia, you know. C, of course, is Egypt. A very, very big scorer, though. 95 points for that one.
Good.
And, Martin, I was the same as you with I. I was thinking that's annoying, so it could be Iran or Iraq. And it's neither. It's Israel. So there you go. And Israel would have scored you 4 points. Best answer on the boards.
Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Well, here comes your second question. Martin and Hannah, you get to answer it first. Emma and Howard, it's you who have to win it to stay in the game, so good luck. Our second question is all about words found at the end of titles of Charles Dickens novels. There we are, Richard.
Yep, I'm going to show you 5 words now. They all form the ending of a title of a Charles Dickens novel. But which titles, please?
OK, let's reveal the 5 words that you will find as the last few letters of Dickens novels. By, field, irons, on, and use. There we are. So Martin and Hannah will go first.
Great Expectations. For the
OK.
I-O-N-S.
Great Expectations. Say Martin and Hannah. Now, Emma and Howard.
I think we know... Well, I've got answers for 4 of them. I think we're going to go for the bottom one. Bleak House.
Bleak House. So we have Great Expectations and Bleak House. Martin and Hannah went for Great Expectations. Let's see how many of our 100 said that. Is right. That goes down to 23. Not bad. Meanwhile, Emma and Howard have gone for Bleak House. Let's see how many of our 100 people got that for use. Bleak House is right. 23 is what it has to beat, and it does. Look at that. Down it goes to 7. Very well done indeed, Emma and Howard. You've done exactly what we needed from you. Back in the game. After 2 questions, it's 1-1.
2 good answers there. There is a better one up there, which we will get to. Now, those top 2 are...
Nicholas Nickleby.
Nicholas Nickleby, which would have scored you 24, and...
David Copperfield.
Which would have scored you 37. This is a pointless answer. I couldn't work it out at all. I had to look at my bit of paper. Have you got this at home?
Don't. No, I'm not going to get it.
Dombey and Son. Dombey and Son. Very well done if you said that at home.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, it all comes down to a third question. Whoever wins this one goes through to the final and plays for that jackpot. Best of luck to both pairs. Our third question this afternoon is all about people. Richard.
Yeah, simply 5 clues to answers which include the word people.
OK, thank you very much indeed. Let's reveal our 5 clues, and here they come. We have got the 3 words that begin the preamble to the Constitution of the United States, 2018 novel by Sally Rooney, adapted into a TV drama starring Daisy Edgar Jones and Paul Mescal, dance troupe who replaced the Go-Jo's as the resident dancers on Top of the Pops in 1968, Eugène Delacroix painting depicting the French Revolution of 1830, which was acquired by the Louvre in 1874, and the group who had a UK #1 hit in 1979 with YMCA. There we are. Now, Emma and Howard, you go first.
Okay. We know 3 of them.
I think I know...
Yeah. OK, we're going to go for the dance troupe, and we think that is Pan's People.
Pan's People, say Emma and Howard. Now then, Martin and Hannah. Do you want to talk us through the board?
Well, I can't, but...
Bottom one's the Village People. Painting, not sure. The TV series, again, not sure. And the top one, I should know it, but I don't. I mean, the bottom one isn't going to do it. So I'll take a point at the top one. We the People.
We the People, say Martin and Hannah. So we have got Pan's People and We the People. Emma and Howard went for Pan's People. Let's see if that's right for the Top of the Pops dance troupe. How many of our 100 people said it? Pan's People, absolutely right. That goes down to 50. Meanwhile, Martin and Hannah have taken a bit of a punt and have gone for We the People, the 3 words that begin the preamble to the Constitution of the United States. Is it right? How many people said it? It is We the People. And it wins you the point, so very, very well done indeed. That was a risk worth taking. 9 is where it goes down to. And it means, Martin and Hannah, after 3 questions, you are through to the final 2-1.
Very well played. 2 risks taken by Martin in that head-to-head. They both paid off. Nicely done. Let's take a look at the rest of these. Viddish People at the bottom there was the biggest scorer of all. Would have scored you 73 points. Now, this TV series was hugely
Normal People.
Admired. Yeah, Normal People. Very well played. Would have scored you 5 points. And the best answer to the Delacroix painting is Liberty Leading the People. Would have scored you 1 point. Well done if you said that.
Thank you very much indeed. Well, the pair leaving us at the end of the head-to-head round, Emma and Howard, you came in as our golden couple, but it means you'll return next time. Yeah. You get your 3rd crack at the Pointless Trophy, so we'll look forward to seeing you then. Meantime, thank you very much, Emma and Howard. For Martin and Hannah, though, it's time for the Pointless Final. Congratulations, Martin and Hannah. You've seen off all the competition and you have won our coveted Pointless Trophy. You now have a chance to win our Pointless jackpot. And at the end of today's show, the jackpot is standing at £1,250. There it is. Well, we sometimes say after we've had a big build-up of jackpot and we give that away, the next few jackpots we quite often give away in quick succession. It'd be lovely if we could keep that tradition up. What do you want to see come up in this last round? What's going to help you win?
League One football.
OK, yes, good, nice.
Flags, geography.
Yeah, music, bands.
OK, well, there we are. Well, best of luck. Let's see what turns up. Let's hope there's something that you like the look of. We have got sitcoms, art in the 21st century, small rappers, and things containing the letter L. What do we think?
Things containing the letter L?
I think so.
Things containing the letter L.
Why not? Things containing the letter L.
Yeah, I think so. That's where your geography is hiding. You'll be delighted to hear. We are looking for any of the following, please. Any world capital, so any capital city of a country of the world which has a letter L in its name. We're looking for any Samuel L. Jackson film, which has a letter L in its title. Or we are looking for any open-era Grand Slam singles champion whose surname contains the letter L, men or women. So world capitals, Samuel L. Jackson films, and open-era Grand Slam champions, all containing the letter L. Very, very best of luck.
Thank you very much indeed. Now, as always, you've got up to a minute to come up with 3 answers. All you need to win that jackpot is for just one of your answers to be pointless. Are you ready?
Yes.
OK, let's put 60 seconds up on the clock. There they are. Your time starts now.
Got Valletta, Malta's capital. You've got...
Yeah. Obviously not London.
Grand Slam single champions. Would Li Na be on there? Chinese female?
No surnames.
No surnames. Any more capitals beginning with L, with L's in them?
Tbilisi? Tbilisi, that's Georgia.
Yeah. Let's go for some more capitals. Samuel Jackson films.
I know. Mongolia, that's Ulaanbaatar.
Okay. Samuel Jackson films with what?
I think we'll just have to go capitals.
Capitals, so
Valletta, Tbilisi, Ulaanbaatar. Just trying to think.
More Prague, Berlin. Berlin's going to be 2. It's not really
10 seconds left.
Yeah, Prague.
I'm happy with them 3.
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
OK, you're happy with those 3. We're going to stop the clock. We are going to stop the clock there. Very well done indeed. Let's have your 3 answers again.
So we're going to go Tbilisi.
Tbilisi.
Valletta from Malta.
And Ulaanbaatar.
And Ulaanbaatar. Of those three, which is your best shot at a pointless answer? Ulaanbaatar we put last. Least likely to be pointless?
Tbilisi.
Tbilisi, and then Valletta goes in the middle.
Middle.
OK, well, let's put those answers up on the board in that order, and here they are. We've got Tbilisi, Valletta, and Ulaanbaatar. Well, very, very best of luck. Now, this is brilliant. I loved your risk, by the way, that you took in the head-to-head round with We the People. That is the only way to play the game.
Yeah, well, we wouldn't have won it if we'd have gone for anything else. So.
And look, it's paid off. Here you are, heading back to Blackpool with two lovely, shiny, deeply coveted pointless trophies.
Yeah.
So that's good. There's a chance you could win a jackpot here as well, £1,250. What would you like to do with that?
Well, we've just got a new house, so it'll go towards that, which will be perfect. You want a new car?
Yeah, I'd put some towards a new car.
Excellent. Well, listen, very, very best of luck. 3 good answers. You played so well throughout the show up till this point. It would just round it off sweetly if you could take that jackpot home. Tbilisi is your first answer. We're looking for pointless capitals with an L in their name. If Tbilisi is indeed pointless, you'll be taking home £1,250. Let's see how many people said Tbilisi. It's right. We just have to hope it goes all the way down to 0, and you will be taking home that jackpot of £1,250. Tbilisi now takes us into single figures. We're still going down with it. You've done it! Very well done indeed. Congratulations, Martin and Hannah. Tbilisi, straight out of the traps, was a pointless answer. You are taking home today's jackpot of £1,250. Brilliant.
I mean, brilliant. I mean, talk about playing pointless well. That's from start to finish terrific. What a lovely category to come up there, wasn't it? Your bravery was really paid off there. Valletta would have scored 1 point. Ulaanbaatar, another pointless answer.
Yay!
Very, very well done.
Loads
and loads of good pointless answers in all 3 of these categories, actually. So whichever one you concentrated on at home, you might have done rather well. Let's start with those capitals with an L in their name. Algiers is a pointless answer. Bratislava, which is Slovakia, is a pointless answer. Kabul, Afghanistan, is a pointless answer. La Paz, Bolivia. Bloemfontein, Brazzaville. Colombo, Guatemala City. Kampala, Kigali, Libreville, Lilongwe, Ljubljana. Malabo, Male. Tallinn is a pointless answer. Tripoli as well. And Vilnius, Lithuania, is a pointless answer. So loads of good pointless answers there. Samuel L. Jackson movies. A Time to Kill, Incredibles 2, Rules of Engagement, Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, also The Rise of Skywalker is all pointless. Long Kiss Goodnight, Mo Better Blues is a pointless answer. Old Boy, Kill Bill Volume 2, Changing Lanes, loads of good pointless answers there. And the tennis players, Yvonne Goolagong or Yvonne Cordy have taken either. Kim Clijsters, Marin Cilic, Mats Wilander, Chris Evert-Lloyd, that's a good one. Chris O'Neill, Guillermo Villas, Hannah Mandlikova, Eva Majoli, Juan Martin Del Potro, Ken Rosewall, Kerry Melville, Marion Bartley, Simona Halep, Vita Skerolaitis, and Yevgeny Kafelnikov. All of those are pointless answers. Very well done if you got one of those at home, and terrific work in the studio. What a performance.
What a performance indeed. Thank you, Richard, and thanks once again to our winning players, Martin and Hannah, who are taking away today's jackpot of £1,250. Well done. Join us next time when we'll be putting more obscure knowledge to the test on Pointless. Meanwhile, it's goodbye from Richard.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.